if you're an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, this could quite possibly be a reading that might resonate with you. So please take what works, leave what does not. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. So I do want to first start out, Aries, by saying that your thumbnail comes out as the card of the thief, all right? So I can't help but feel at the bottom of the deck we have this gift that there could be somebody, it's almost as if they give you something and it's almost like it feels like it's a really good deal. It's a good trade by what it is, how they kind of trade this off. And I feel like you might, it may not work in your favor. Okay, so let's just put it that way. But I also feel that there could be some unexpected income coming your way. So that's how we start your reading. All right, let me see if I can get myself up here, and that way we can chit-chat. Let me see, I got my computer over here is just going crazy. Here we are. All right, so we begin with our thumbnails, and now we're going to move to the wisdom of the Oracle and see what messages the Oracle has to say for you, Aries, today. So grateful, thankful for the messages for the greatest and highest good, for the current energies for all of our Aries at this time. I feel like a change, if you're not, I feel like a change is on the horizon. So if you have not found that there have been some changes recently in your life, I think you're aware that there could be some coming up. I don't feel as if it's anything, anything that you aren't prepared for, but I do feel like it's connected with this energy of being taken for. So if, say for instance, you're going to go on a trip, all right, and this is a very important trip because this is where you can meet up with some people that could probably advance you in your career, blah, blah, blah kind of thing. So if you hook up with somebody who's like, don't worry, I'm going to hook you up with the best people, and you end up investing all your time and energy into the direction that this person is pointing you in, and you're not feeling good about it, but you're still pointing in the direction going with them because they're making it seem like this is your dream come true, that this guy's going to open the doors that I've been waiting for. And I just feel like that's not it. So just be very aware of your own sensitivity. If you're getting a funny feeling about this person or this offer or whatever it is, just follow up on it. All right, do some research, do your homework. That way, you know, you're as sharp attack as they are. Okay. All right. So yeah, because not everything, all that glitters is not always gold. So I feel like they're going to try to make something appear like it's a diamond, you know, and it's not just a diamond, it's a fine diamond, and it's not. All right. All right, so somebody who's involved in a situation. Let's see, what else do we have for our Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aries. What else do we have for our Aries? By the book. Follow the leader. When I see this, it's like follow the leader. Sometimes, if you are not the leader, okay, and I feel like this could apply to somebody who is not the leader, and you don't really like how they're going along doing things, you know, if you're in a situation and in order to avoid contention or, you know, just kind of like bad vibes or whatever, follow the leader. Just go along, right? I feel like that's a real important message. Just go along, follow the leader. Don't get in front of the person who's in charge, you know, and unless, of course, there's a reason for it. But if that's just your personality, oh, I just don't like the way they're doing it. You know, like, yeah, because I feel like you know that there's probably a better way to do things, you know, but that deep knowing that I feel like you're going to try to get in front of somebody who's in charge. Or this could be somebody who's trying to do this if you're the one that's in charge. I just feel like somebody knows what's going on or has an extra detail or you know better or whatever it is. But I feel like somebody is going to try to get in front of somebody else. Anything else for this little read for our Aries? Yeah, I think it's one of those things. It could If you were to say something or they were to say something, however this energy is playing out for you, I feel like if you were to say something, it will put you out the door and in another direction. And you may not be ready for that. All right. So, bite your tongue. I think bite your tongue either way. But if it gets to a point where there's someone that needs to be, let go from your company or whatever because they're getting in the way, you may want to do that. Anyway, I just feel like there could be something that you do not see coming. Anyway, that's what I have. All right, what else do we have for our Aries before we move to the tarot? Let's see what's going on in the world of tarot. I think I'm going to use my Druid Craft Tarot. All right, there's a situation that you believe in, I feel like it's something that you have had in your mind for a long time. And for some of you Aries, I believe you are going to take a leap in that direction. So it's like you have had a dream for a while. And this is something maybe you've always wanted to do this. And I just see you actually having the faith, to kind of move in that direction. And, what we just saw before, those energies, it could be that if you were so tired of having to go along and doing things, the way, by the book and things like that, when you know that there's something so much better that you could be doing. That whole scenario could be what the catalyst is to point you in a direction to take faith, to start, building that dream that you always wanted to do. And you're an Aries, so an Aries has a lot of potential to make, whatever it is happen, especially when it comes to business, dreams, like manifesting. You guys are good manifestors. All right, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else for Aries today? I really appreciate you all being a part of my channel. I really do. So if you don't mind, hit that like button because that will really help my channel. Like, share, comment. I think if you do anything on my channel, it helps the analytics of YouTube. And YouTube's really tightened down, I think, on who can comment. I'm just a little fish in this big sea, and I'm trying to become a bigger fish. So if you can help me out, I'd really appreciate it. All right, let's move to the tarot for all of our Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Grateful, thankful for the messages. For all of our Aries, for the current energies at this time. Let's see what's going on for Aries at this time. I love that, the energies came out of you building your dream, like really pointing towards what it is you always wanted to do. Sit down, Ruby. Ruby. Sorry, my dog's here. Sit. All right, so Aries, your overall energy comes out with the Fair Light and the Tower. So I feel like in the past, things have not worked out. And you might be coming out of a situation that you were trying to really make work, and it just was not going to work with this Fair Light reversed. Because if anything, you may have gotten involved in a situation where you shouldn't have, and it backfired on you. All right, so I'm also picking that up. But let's put some more cards out here and see what else do we have. Oh, those really fell out. So recent energy, we have the Hanged Man reversed, the Ace of Swords reversed, Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles reversed. So again, you in your work life or what it is that you have been involved with, I feel like you almost hit a wall, where you weren't quite sure what to do because you weren't really happy. We saw that. You didn't really, either you were more valuable, they didn't see your worth, whatever that situation was. I feel like you finally gained some perspective and decided that, it was time to, kind of make some decisions because, Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man, you're not really saying what you're supposed to be saying and there's a lot of stuff going on that isn't right. It isn't right, especially with these other people at work with that Three of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles reversed. So again, we're talking about money, pentacles, things like that. And there was something I feel like you tried to make happen and it backfired with that Tower. But it set everything in motion. So, Three of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles reversed. You know, I feel like this is the energy of you've got to pick up the pieces now, right? It's like you know, you can't do nothing. You've got to do something. Because I feel like here you're drowning, right? You're drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. All right, let's see what's currently going on. So work, what you're building, that's a big theme for right now. So we have Six of Cups reversed, again, Six of Pentacles reversed, again, the money thing. So money, 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 what's going on with the money? We have Nine of Cups, and then we have Ten of Pentacles. Wow, Aries, this whole thing about money is a big deal. All right, Six of Pentacles, you're not getting the money and the fundings that you need. And it could be you had this grand wish. All right, Nine of Cups. You had this really desire, this wish. And now we have the Ten of Pentacles. You don't have the money to make it happen. And I think you thought you were going to have the money to do something, but then it didn't happen. You know, Six of Cups. And I feel like this has happened before. You know, this is kind of, you know, it's like whenever you get going and you have something really good and you're on this real upswing, then boom, all of a sudden you hit a wall, and what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And for you, it could be money, it could be your job, you lose your job, something happens in the workplace. All right, let's see. What's your higher self saying here? What's your intuition talking about that you don't see? But I do see unexpected income. So, Eight of Wands. All right, so that's you, you know, this is you like trying to make things happen. So you're not sitting back doing nothing. So I like that, because if you're not sitting back doing nothing, that means you're in motion, you're in movement, you're doing something about it. And I do see you here, you know, knowing that, you know, you've got to fix this. You've got to figure out, you know, how to turn things around, because you can't lose everything at this point. So I do see that with that Eight of Wands, you making things happen, and I like that you're making things happen. All right, what's crowning you right now? What is the top issue going on with our Aries? Oh, see? Aries, you come out in your own reading. All right, it is really time for you to make some big changes. This is where this Tower comes in. A rebirth. Some of you may actually, if you do not want to be pregnant, I do see pregnancy with these cards here. So if you're not ready for that, just beware, okay? Because there is an energy of that around you. All right, the Fool reverse. This is you not wanting to take any chances or any risks. And it's like you're really afraid of this new transformation, this new you. You know, and I keep feeling like you're about to emerge. And some of you, this could be about your kid. You know, there could be another child. This could be something about your child. You might have a child and another one on the way, but you're not telling anybody yet. And it's also about abundance. So I'm also feeling that, you know, Aries, sometimes you have got to take a risk. If you want to get what you want, you have to take a chance. But, you know, against an Aries type of temperament, I think when you take a risk, you should be aware of the risk that you're taking. You know, don't just go in head first and not think the whole thing through. So just be aware that you are ready, you know, to take a risk with something. Okay, and that's why this shift, this change, this Tower is coming down on you. Because what you are doing right now is not working for you. This is not working for you. So, let's see what's moving towards you. What's moving towards our Aries right now? Aries, yeah, the Hermit. So I feel like you're pulling back. I feel like you're pulling back because that's what's necessary. Because again, if you're going to make any moves and you're going to make a big shift and a big change, you want to really know what direction you're going in. And I feel like you really want to tune into your spirit in order to do that. Because this is a big shift. This isn't a little minor shift. This is a big one. This is the kind of shift where, you know, everything changes. All of a sudden, you were living in this town, now you're moving. And then when you get over there, you're not doing the same kind of job. You're doing something really different. And now maybe you have like a kitchen home operation going on, and, you know, who knows. But I just feel like you need to be in your own space to plan this big chance that you're kind of building up the courage to take. All right, what else do we have for our Aries? We have the Chariot and the Five of Cups, both reversed. So there is a need to move on and let go of something. I don't know what it is. You know, here we have the Chariot, not making any moves, hanging on to something. The Five of Cups is encouraging us to let it go. Let go of something that is holding you up. You know, this could be your job. Maybe your job is keeping you from, you know, really being you, coming out and being you. You know, maybe there's a relationship that you're involved with that you've been hanging on to. You know, even if it's already over, you've still been hanging on to this relationship, not really being able to move on. And I feel like, you know, now it's time for you to really, you know, in the solitude, you know, start to make the shifts and changes that you need to make so that you can move on from wherever you are that is not really working for you. All right, final outcome for our Aries. Final outcome for Aries, Sun, and Rising, Venus signs. All right, Aries. Last three cards out is the Five of Swords, the Devil, and the Ten of Cups. So we have two fives out here on the table. No, we have three fives. So there's a big change coming in with you. Now, the Five of Swords with the Devil and the Ten of Cups, you may be involved with somebody who, you know, somebody always walks away feeling bad, whether that's you or them. I mean, this is a very toxic type of relationship that you are involved with. So I think this is where you really need to sit with yourself about what it is you want to do moving forward. Because you may have met someone, I just can't, I just feel as if, you know, you may have met someone that might have influenced or inspired you or gave you the strength and courage for you to really make some decisions about whether or not you want to really fight for this relationship, especially if you feel like you've been in a very toxic situation. So you're really ready to make some big moves, Aries. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. You've got to make some decisions, you know, especially when it comes to your relationships, the things that you love. You know, there's a very manipulative type of situation going on. So if you are involved in a relationship where I feel like somebody's always angry at you, somebody's always, you know, you always end up fighting with each other, there could be a real need to start to look at the two of you and what balances, what works and what does not, because what it is, it's not making anything happen. If anything, it's making, you know, one person you know, pit against the other person. So let's get some advice, Aries, before I end this. Some advice from one other deck. I'm going to use the Centennial Rider-Waite deck. I think it's the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It's a tarot deck. All right, let's get some advice for our Aries. And out comes a card. Yeah, you're feeling very unstable, Aries. Especially in your relationship, okay? And I see a marriage relationship where there is some instability. You know, you have the love and you also have the other side. You know, so it's about finding out, why can't we make things work? Why am I always disappointed? Why do we fight so much? I think those are a lot of the questions that come up with this Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Star reverse, so I feel as if there's a lot of what you see as being hopeless, and you don't know how to take and turn things around. I mean, your person is who they are, and you are who you are. And I mean, it hasn't all been, you know, happily ever after. So, yeah, I think, you know, this Hermit here, you taking time to really reflect and go inside to see what your needs really are, I think would be really, really great for you. Yeah, out comes the Chariot reverse. Don't make any moves yet, nor do you have to. I think it's better to really stop and really look at what's not working. What is holding you back? Why can't you feel like you can move forward? I mean, there's this need to make some changes. The Chariot too, and we are moving into holiday seasons and we're on the road a lot. Please be careful of, traveling. Traveling could be a little stressed and complicated. Cars breaking down, flat tires, things of that nature. So just be aware, take care of your vehicles. Just, if there's bad weather coming in and you're supposed to fly, just stay on top of it so you don't drive in really bad weather to find out that your plane's not flying, things of that nature. But I do see that things are moving really fast. These cards are repeating themselves. We now have 2 wands out, so I feel as if communication, movement, I mean, things are going to start moving very, very quickly. And I think they will move really fast once you make a decision about, how you want to proceed moving forward, taking a new direction, a new path in life, really looking at what's working, what's not working. I mean, some of you might be like, maybe I need a new car because it keeps breaking down, stuff like that. All right, so Aries, that's what I have for you. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good, and I really appreciate you all being a part of my channel. So if you don't mind, hit that like button. Yep, just like that, real simple, and that really helps my channel out. All right, until the next reading, I will see you at the next reading. Until then, bye.